Okay, today I'm going to talk about traveling overseas and give you some tips about when you get there, what's maybe something you should do. I spent this last summer traveling China and just staying places there. And the first tip that I have for you is that when you get there, figure out how to buy stuff, because you're gonna need to know how to buy stuff, and that's good to know. Maybe how to say their numbers and stuff. And here's a short clip on me and one of my friends trying to buy an apple the first day we got there, and it was quite the ordeal. So just take a look at this clip, and maybe before you think about going overseas, maybe try to understand some of their language so you kind of know what's going on when you get over there, and it makes it easier to do stuff. So yeah, but just look at here's a clip. So yeah. We did end up buying that apple, but we ended up paying too much for it. We figured out later. So that's a good example of why you should try to figure out the numbers, systems, and just so you don't get ripped off when you're buying stuff. The next tip or suggestion I'd have is just get used to walking in crowds. There's gonna be a lot of crowded streets. There's a lot of people that live overseas. There's gonna be a lot of crowded streets. I just have a couple examples here of times that we had to maneuver around crowds, and just the first one's just me riding on a bus. Buses most likely are going to be the best transportation overseas, so just get used to getting on buses, crowded buses. And then the next example is walking in a crowded street. This was a clothing market, but yeah, just there's going to be crowds, so just it's something you're going to have to get used to if you're going to be overseas for any period of time. So, but yeah, so here's a couple examples of what it might be like.
So, here we are at the number 4. Here's Carolyn.
Do you want to get really high in the sky shot? Okay.
That's as high as it goes. More shoes.
Alright, the next tip or suggestion I have for you while overseas is get used to eating weird stuff. The first meal I had when I was overseas was a big plate of silkworms. Yeah, I wasn't expecting it, but that's what my friends ordered, so that's what we ate. Yeah, so it's sometimes hard to get used to that stuff, but it's nice to go ahead and try to eat it, because that's what they eat a lot every day. So it's not very expensive. So yeah, just try to get used to the food. A good place to eat a lot of times, especially in China, is the food markets. So yeah, and I have a little example here what a food market might look like. This is a night market in the city that I was in, and it was usually find a pretty good food there, and a lot of times your foreign friends will know what's good to eat and what's not good to eat. So yeah, just take a look at what I got here, and just yeah, this is kind of what a night market looks like, and there's usually pretty good food there to eat. So
Good. There you go.
throw in a couple things that I thought were kind of funny that I saw when I was overseas. The first one is this old man beating on a propane tank with a hammer. I thought it was kind of funny, I guess. Probably dangerous, but funny. And another one is this. They have this. A lot of times, everybody spends a lot of time in the park, and we just spend time in the park walking around. And one night we saw a bunch of old men riding these, I don't know, fake horses around the park, and that was kind of funny. And the third example of something I thought was pretty funny this summer when I was in China was a bunch of, I guess it probably wasn't funny, it was kind of neat, but a bunch of old people dancing in the park, so I thought it was kind of neat. So yeah, I thought I'd throw in a couple of funny things that I thought were funny.
Yeah. Taking it home, and that's what I'm getting around campus. Except I'm graduated.
If only. Adam's like,
Oh, I did chat.
Alright, we were relieved that that propane tank didn't blow up. But we thought it was kind of funny. Yeah. Here, this next clip is just kind of when me and a couple of my friends that I met while I was in China just sat down around a table and were eating and decided to have a food fight one night. So, I don't know, I thought that was kind of funny. So, yeah.
Here, get the camera.
Oh, I'm recording.
No, I mean get it.
Oh no.
Good ball. You shouldn't eat.
Well, I hope you're able to learn something through my video here, and just maybe got a laugh, if anything. So, yeah, just thanks for watching, and maybe I'll do another one of these sometime.